Today we're talking about personal injury law, what it means, when to call an attorney, and how a lawyer can help after an accident.
Joining us is Ash from Sam and Ash Injury Law. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're good.
Yeah?
Very good. Yeah.
Puppies. It's tough to beat.
Oh, I thought you were just calling us puppies.
Yeah.
Like you were puppies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the puppies are just adorable. We love having them in. But this is another important thing for everyone to talk about. I mean, everyone hears the term personal injury law. You see it everywhere. We see your face on the posters everywhere. It's a phrase that people are familiar with, but I don't know if everyone necessarily understands what the meaning is actually behind that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not just billboard models. We don't just do commercials. What we do really is help people, and we love doing it. And the critical thing is we help people after they've been injured or have gone through something pretty catastrophic. You know, there's financial damage, there's physical injuries, emotional trauma. Any of that, when it's the result of someone else's wrongdoing, their negligence, their recklessness, or just lack of general attention to detail, that's what we help people process and manage their way through. And it's crazy. You know, we think of auto accidents, slip and falls, pedestrian accidents, bicycles, all of that. But then I hear a statistic a week or so ago, about 74% of people in Las Vegas, they get into one of these incidents, but they don't ever even consider reaching out to a personal injury lawyer to help them through it. And that's just wild to me.
Yeah, I mean, and even expanding on that a little bit, I mean, from your experience and in your opinion, why do so many people choose not to hire a lawyer after experiencing a personal injury incident?
I don't think we have enough time to go through it all. I think there's a stigma around the industry, which Sam and I are working very hard to kind of combat, but the real I think the most common answer is it's very overwhelming. You go through one of these incidents and you've got the physical pain, the injuries, so you're trying to get medical treatment and attention, and then there's an insurance claim. If it's an auto accident, you've got to find out a rental car, any of that, and then it's overwhelming because your real life is also there. You know, you've got a family, you might have kids that need to get to school, you've got to go to work. So I think overall the process is very overwhelming and prevents a lot of people from reaching out or getting help. And so I recommend if you get into one of these accidents, the least you can do is just pick up the phone and make that call.
Right. And another thing I think that can be a misconception is, oh, my injuries are minor, I'm not really injured, so I'm guessing there's no reason for me to contact an attorney, to reach out to a personal injury lawyer for this kind of incident, right?
Yeah, I mean, don't assume your injuries are minor. A lot of people leave the scene of a car accident and they don't have any pain. It could be 2 weeks later, but that still matters, and that's still something you're entitled to recover for, and you shouldn't have to just go out alone or deal with or grin and bear it, especially if it results in you having to get medical treatment. And so don't assume it's too little, and also if your injuries you perceive them to be minor, those are the cases that you might need a lawyer the most, because insurance companies are looking for any reason to not pay you what you fully deserve. And so I always say, don't make that judgment call yourself, and more often than not, at least let us review it and give you guidance, because that happens. People will call up and they'll say, hey, the insurance company has offered me this quick settlement and here's what I feel. It's been 3 months. What are your thoughts? And we go, honestly, that's probably a good solution for you. Or the opposite. We go, call us, sign up, let us take over, because this is grossly undervaluing what you've been through. You have so many more losses that they're not even accounting for, whether it's lost wages, your future medical treatment, things like that. So just call.
Yeah, you know, and one of the reasons that maybe somebody might choose to not call an attorney could be a cost factor with that. So what are some options or available options to people who maybe can't afford, and they say, I can't afford an attorney?
Yeah, well, that's great, because it costs you nothing to call us. There's no out-of-pocket expense to hire us, and we don't get paid until you win. So don't let cost be the barrier or the reason you don't call, because that's just, it's not an excuse. It's free to call, no matter how long that phone call takes for us to evaluate what you've been through. free, no cost to you, no out-of-pocket costs once you sign up with our firm, and then we don't get paid for our services until you win your case.
Yeah, and I'm hopeful that people out there listening, there's someone out there who just clicked a light on and you've affirmed that they need to give you a call. So thank you so much for coming in today. For more information, visit samandashlaw.com or call 702-820-1234 for a free case review.